Welcome. This is Michael Vagliano from the Podcast Show. It's been a while, and I'm glad for all you that listening to this, and I'm glad you came. With the friction going on today with this heinous killing of George Floyd, mass protests going on. You do know there's three elements to this protest, and again, it has nothing to do with George Floyd anymore. So, what I want to do is just go over some thoughts that I had just by watching what's going on and reading up on stuff. No matter what George Floyd did, he didn't need to be treated that way. In fact, from what I've seen, he didn't resist arrest at all. And yet, he was walked over to a police car and set on the ground with the officer's knee in question on his neck. So, he didn't deserve that. There is proper ways to doing things, and he has been arrested, and the officer in question, and he has also been charged with either third degree or second degree murder. Now we can always hope that the other three officers are held up by being an accessory and them being incarcerated as well. But, you know, all in all, justice is being served, and your voices were heard. You can mourn quietly. You don't need to protest any longer. I don't believe you do. I mean, I think they got the message loud and clear that you didn't like it. I'm not racist. I like black people. I like white people. I like anybody. I'm just that friendly. I'll talk to anybody. And again, you got two other elements out there. You got Antifa, and you also have Black Lives Matter. And it looks like these are paid actors, folks. These people always appear during something like this, and their motives aren't anything to what's going on. I mean, as far as the protests are concerned, they're being paid to riot, to loot, to cause trouble, to be violent with other people, and they need to be stopped. Now, I thought about this, and I have to go back to, in the past, what I said. Somebody told me that in order to catch a criminal, you have to think like one. Okay, so why don't you peaceful protesters, you can organize something, but I would back off for 2 or 3 days and not do anything on that date and allow these other rioters and looters and of the like come out first so the police can catch them. They show up on buses, they get caught. They go to jail. They are now, quote unquote, domestic terrorists, according to the president. So that's a way they can catch these people. And like I said, I think the time for us to it is time for us to relax, calm down, and get closer to each other and discover calm waters together. because I'm sure a lot of people around the world, they don't like this police brutality or anything like that, but you've stood up. You've said your piece, and it worked. These people are being incarcerated. So let's calm down and get back to our regular life, working, supporting our families, and being upstanding people of our communities. That's pretty much what I wanted to say. These were thoughts on my mind as I watched the news from, different standpoints, from internet to, and I don't watch mainstream media very often. I watch Fox every now and then, but I've also noticed that you can only believe half of what they're saying or nothing of what they're saying, and it's probably the opposite of what they're saying is what is actually going on. And I have no use for our government as far as trust. They broke my trust when Secretary of State Mike Pompeo came out and openly admitted that they lie, cheat, and steal. I can't trust anybody that lies like that. I just can't. I'm not going to. I'm an American. I want these people to be honest and truthful with us. For once in their lives, be honest with us. Show some transparency. Don't tell us you're transparent when you're not. If you got something to hide that's going to be detrimental to us, then there is no reason for us to trust you. We are the people. We hired you. And if you consider yourselves as a business, and I'm talking about the government, then if we hired you and you can't do your job, you should be fired on the spot. We don't have to wait for another election. We'll fire you on the spot. And for those treasonous ones in our government, we can put them in prison, and we need to. This voting crap is for the birds. If I'm working at a place and I'm doing stuff that I shouldn't be doing, I will get fired on the spot. It's a business. So why can't the government be treated as such? Well, that's all I had to say today, folks. I'm glad you chimed in. Y'all have a blessed day. Give you a little something to think about. You can agree with me. You don't have to agree with me. It's an opinion. So have a great day. Like I said, God bless, and may God keep His control over us. And I'm out for the day. Have a good day.